All right. So in 2024, assignment 6, the portfolio was written as assessment 5. So the reason why I chose this one specifically is because I strongly believe that the steps that we are going to follow are the same steps that you will also be following when you are doing your assessment number 6. So let's just go through and see what we have. And one thing that I want to stress out is that assignment 6 is very demanding. And as you can see on your timetable that it's supposed to be written within 7 days. This tells you a lot on what to expect on the assignment. It has got a lot of things that you need to focus on. All right, so what you need to do is to have a folder, like as you can see, I've got a folder here, and this must be your student number. And if you double click, you need to include your declaration form. Okay. So in your case, it will be written assessment 6 here, 2025/S2. Then you need to fill in your name, your student number, as well as your signature. Okay. So this is one of the requirements. It must be included. Remember, your assignment will be submitted as one zipped folder, I think, with your student number, as you can see here. Then you zip it, then you submit it. All right. So here we go. Let's see. Like in this case, like what I was saying, it opened on 21 October and it was supposed to be due on the 28th of October. And take note, so especially those who are going to work, you need to set aside some time in order for you to be able to do this portfolio. So letters for employers, we cannot provide individual letters to employers. Please inform your employer of the full details of the portfolio and how the portfolio will be conducted over the period stipulated. So there will be no extension for your portfolio. There will be no extension. And here they are saying number of submissions, you will not be allowed to resubmit your portfolio. So you need to make sure you submit the correct and final version of your portfolio. Okay, so if you experience any difficulty in this regard, you can contact your tutors. The portfolio can take place anywhere where you have uninterrupted access to a computer. Please do not go to an examination center as there are no computers available. You can write at home, internet cafes, public Wi-Fi areas, or your office. All right. So if you don't access it, you have to contact what? The lecturers. Then plagiarism, That's why we have got that declaration form. So you need to fill it, and you also need to include it on that particular folder. Then, in case you have
Can we
made,
assist each other in the group while doing this portfolio?
can we assist what?
Each other as student in the group while doing this portfolio.
You are not allowed to. You have to do it at your own way. Okay? But
Okay.
but the videos that I am like what I am doing right now is going to give you step by step on how to follow through. And it's not normally about the correct information that is there, but they want you to familiarize yourself with Pastel to know if you are able to do the tasks that they require you to do. So, yes, you may ask other people in the group, but when it comes to the writing of the portfolio, it's up to you. You have to do it on your own. Then here, do not
Okay.
delete any companies in Pastel. Should you feel you made too many mistakes and rather want to start afresh, you have to start a new company without deleting any of your old companies. So maybe you made a mistake and you can see that you are not able to continue. So you have to redo again, you start again. Then when you start your portfolio, create a separate company for as instructed. Do not attempt to enter the details of the new company as part of spotless cleaning service, the company in the Pastel manual, or any other company in Pastel. This is similar doing the accounting work for your local grocery store, butcher, and hairdresser. Everyone should be handled as a separate company in Pastel. Then you also need to make regular backups while doing the new company. Fortunately, whenever you are doing your tasks, they can even tell you to say, now you need to backup. So make these backups into separate subdirectories. The task number should be used as the name of the subdirectories so that you know up to what task number you have last made a backup of your data. So if you make a mistake after the backup, you can restore your backup from the last task number before the error and just continue. So this will save you from redoing the same work over and over again. So make sure you do regular backups after you finish every task or whenever you are told to do so. You need to make that backup. And please also make a regular backup to any external storage devices, such as a memory stick. You will then be able to recover your portfolio in case your computer crashes or your computer being stolen or lost. So they are aware that there are students who will come tomorrow and say, oh, my computer is crashed. My computer is crashed. So please, uh, that's why I failed to finish off or to do my portfolio. So create a separate subdirectory for your portfolio on your computer for all your portfolio files. Okay. And I believe these ones I did explain in the previous video, whereby you need a virtual printer. So either you need a Qt PDF or a PDF creator or a Microsoft Office document image writer. And you need to compress all your various documents for question one into a single zip file. Like what I said, submit this one single zip file on my UNISA. Do not submit a portfolio in different files on my UNISA. So you just need to zip that one with your student number only, and you submit it. Then save your virtual printout. Save your virtual printouts electronically by using task number as the file name. So that's what you are required to do. That's what you need to do. You'll see as we go through how you are supposed to do. Then keep an electronic backup of the zip file you have submitted as well as the original files before compressing the files. Do not submit a backup of your Pastel project. Okay? A backup is not the same as your virtual printout saved electronically and then zipped together. You get 0%. So you are not supposed to print out those PDF that you get. Save your virtual printouts electronically by using the task number as the file name. Okay. So for you'll see how we are going to do that as the format of your file is determined by the type of virtual printer you use. Please open your files again to make sure it printed correctly and that you can open each file. The only acceptable file formats for this portfolio are PDF. So the other ones, they are not acceptable. The .inc or screen printouts of your Pastel partner documents, reports or input screens, question 1, pasted into Microsoft Word, you are not going to get marks. Or if you rename the extensions, it's not going to be marked. And the total file size of your zip file that's after being compressed should not exceed 5 megabytes. Okay. So you just submit the same way you submitted assignment number 2, but in this case, you will be using what? You'll be using a folder, but not Excel file. All right. So remember you were asking, please refer to UNISA's policy on plagiarism. You are also reminded that your portfolio should be your own work. This is not a group portfolio. Okay? So you therefore, please take note of this as well. You will therefore be required to enter your student number in specified fields several times. For example, where you see student number or your own student number, your student number will then appear on the documents and reports requested for marking. Should your student number not appear on those documents and reports, you'll be awarded 0% for your whole portfolio. So they'll ask you to put a student number, maybe for a product, or they want you to show your student number on printout. So you need to show your student number. And portfolios submitted without the signed declaration on page 11 will not be marked. So remember what I said, the first thing before you do anything, put your declaration there, form, and sign it and put it there so that it will be well with you. So AIN2601's portfolio consists of a declaration, a completion checklist, and 1 question. All right. So completion checklist, this is there to help you make sure that you have printed all the documents and reports required. Then the declaration form. So this question will mainly test your Pastel skills and there's 4 sections. You should follow the steps and print the documents and reports specified. You have to print these reports and document to a virtual printer using the task number as the file name, and then submit it electronically with my UNISA. And take note of this. Please print these documents and reports immediately when the task instructs you to do so. It is often not possible to print these documents at a later stage, or the information on the printout can differ at a later stage. So print it immediately. So when you are asked to print out, you have to do that immediately. Okay. So it is imperative that you should have worked through your Pastel training manual before you attempt this question. The Pastel help function may be used wherever possible. So even though I am teaching you on how to do this, so this is the declaration form. It's not the total entirety of the Pastel. You need to go an extra mile on or working with Pastel so that even when you are working under an organization that is using Pastel, you will be able to do that. But as what I'm going to do and help you with is so that you will be able to know how to answer certain questions when you are doing your assignment. But as far as the Pastel is concerned, you need to practice more and more and more and more. Okay. So this is the checklist of what you need to print out. So inventory group listing, supplier account master listing, customer account master listing, item-based price list, preferred supplier listing, and take on of opening balance. So these are the checklist. So as you can see, there are a lot until task 18.11. So you really need to make sure that you do them on time. So as you head, immediately print to a virtual printer. So immediately print to a virtual printer when instructed to do so. You'll be required to enter a student number in specified field several times. So take note of that. When you are instructed to print immediately, you have to do so. Where they say you are supposed to put your student number, you need to do so as well. So take note of that. Take note of that. All right. So please note this is a scenario for 2024 financial year and may contain current and future dates for processing. So Miss Fezeka is the owner. Fezeka is the owner of Fezeka Exclusive Furniture Pty Ltd. This company sells exclusive and designer living space furniture, versatile and bespoke dining furniture pieces, as well as unique cleaning kits to individuals and wholesale clients. FEF further has an in-house specialized services department that deals with restoring and fixing furniture that may have been damaged or needs renewing. FEF uses specialized equipment to perform the service function due to the specialized nature of the furniture. FEF has been in business for the past 5 years and decided to convert to Pastel Partner for their transaction processing. Miss, all right. This one is what? Okay. All right, it's fine. I thought maybe I used the number for semester 1. All right. So Miss Fizeka has invested 593,250 share capital to set up Fizeka exclusive furniture Pty. All right. So now these are the instructions that you need to follow. These are the instructions that you need to follow. So task 1, use the setup assistant to create Fizeka exclusive furniture Pty Ltd FEF on Pastel partner. All right, so you need now to open your Pastel. So they said, so normal after you have registered and everything, it will appear like this. Okay. Now it says use the setup assistant to create Fizeka exclusive furniture on Pastel. All right. So in order to use the setup assistant, then you need to go on the file. This is file, right? Then click on new. All right. So here there are methods that you can use to create a new company. Either you can use a copy, another company, or you start new company, or you create from backup. But as instructed, they said you must use the setup what? The setup assistant. All right. So already it's clicked, so you leave it like that. So whilst we are like this, you need now to type in the folder here. You need to type in the folder name of the company that you need to. So here we are given the abbreviation FEF. So you can do that. But the maximum of characters here must be 8. So you can use the one that you want. So like for instance, you can say FEF. Then you click on create. All right. So now this dialog box will appear, will come out. All right. Then you click on next. Now, company name. So we are given the name of the company here. So you can write in the company name, or you can copy and paste. All right. Then the postal address is there. PO box. Then Pretoria. Then 2001. Okay. Then after you have done this, you click on next. So here they say date sequence must be DMY with 4 digits per year. Confirm the sample date format is correct. So date, month, year. All right. So that's the one. Day, month, year. And they said with 4 digits. Okay. So you click on the 4 digits here. All right. Then the sample date, 31 January 2001. Okay. Then after that, you click next. Then please, you need to make sure that you put the correct date here on that. So start date of financial year, current financial year is this one, 01/06/2024, right? With each period ending on the last day of the month. So 01/06. So 6 is what? June. Then 01/06/2024. Is that so? 01/06/2024. Yes, so 01/06/2024. Then it says that with each period ending on the last day of the month. So on the last day of the month. So that's correct. Then next. Then on the number of periods, like number of periods 12, so you don't change anything there. You don't change anything. So you click on next. Right. Now it says use the retail chart of accounts as the standard chart of accounts for FEF. Okay. So remember, it's explaining, yeah, you are doing accounting. So remember, any financial period has got 12 months. And also, it's like you will be doing your statement of financial positions, like on paper, those, the trial balance, the balance sheet, the profit and loss, which is now the income statement, all those ones, that's what is being referred to. So as you can see in this assignment, period X of 2024 will refer to the X period falling within the 2024 financial year, which ends on 31 May 2024, and the period X of 2025 will refer to the X month period falling within the 2025 financial year, which ends on 31 May 2025. So now they are saying use the retail chart accounts. So pay attention also to here. They will tell you which accounting chart you are supposed to use. Okay, so here you are told that you are supposed to use the what? The retail chart. So here you click on the drop down menu. Okay, so there is generic chart of accounts, the service, the retail is on the third one. So you click on that third one. Okay. Then after you have done that, you click next. All right. So FEF has a current account at Time Bank. They also use a petty cash account to pay for smaller ad hoc expenses. All right. So they also use petty cash. So here what you need to do is where it says enter the number of cash books to create, you put 2. Ne? So the first one is what? The time bank. All right. So the first one is the time bank account. So you type in time bank account. Then on the next one, you say petty cash account. All right. Then you click on next. Right. So you have to follow the instruction. Whatever bank that they will give you here, you put the name of that bank as well as what? As the petty cash account. Are we together?
Yes.
All right. So FAF has 2 price lists. Pay attention also to this one. FAF has 2 price lists. There is wholesale and individual. Store owners are charged wholesale prices should they register as a wholesale client by supplying certain documents required by FAF. Then individual prices are the most common default prices to be used for all individual customers unless the wholesale prices have specifically been authorized by the financial manager. All right. So we've got 2 lists. We've got the wholesale and individual. So you come here. So wholesale and individual. Sometimes they can give you price, private, individual. And according to this statement, it says individual prices are the most common default prices. So the default prices will be the individual. So you click on the individual. Okay. Then you click on next. Then the default terms of customers are 30 days after the period, and the customer accounts are prepared using open item processing. All right. So 30 days after. So here the period month base is what? 30. So you select this one. Then after you selected that one, then you click on 30 days. Right? Then you click on next. Then they said using open item processing. So you click on the open. All right. Then you click on next. So you can click on the paper assistant, style assistant. So make sure that the plane is selected. Then also the single sheet is also selected. And then it says the about chain, then click on finish. Then you click on next. Then after you click on next, then you click on processing. Then once you have done this, you click on finish. So immediately after you have done everything, now I believe we are done with this part. Now we need to ensure that we go on to the task number 2. Okay. Task number 2. So it says, use the following information to create the supervisor's user account name and password. So as you can see, there is a dialog that came up. Okay. So it says the username is Fizeka. So if we can copy. All right. Let's start with the password. Enter your password. So the password is furniture. So this is the password that you will require to log in into your company or Pastel. Then it says do not force strong password. So don't click on this button or on this checkbox. Don't. Okay. Then it says you must provide a username security questions, and then the username here is Fezeka. So you put here the name. Then the email address is already there. All right. Then the security question, which module am I busy with? Then obviously the answer is AIN2601. All right. Then I think we are done. Click OK. So now we are inside our Pastel now. Remember, everything was grayed out before we entered, before we logged in. But now everything is now clear as it is. All right. Now, then it says task 3, edit the chat account.